Here we are on Priddy, and we've discovered a bench here, and it's in loving memory of Jackie Dawes, relative of Diana Dawes, the famous actress, and also Mr. Dawes, who runs the Hunter's Lodge down the road.
And the one that goes on and on and on, revolving doors.
Okay, all right, should we try it out?
Come on, Rob.
This has got a really nice depth. My thigh bone isn't really long enough to really enjoy it that much. What are we going to see today?
So we are on a little pilgrimage because it's Richard's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Richard.
Happy birthday, Richard.
Richard's 42 today. And so we're back basically. We had a little hiatus, but we're back. And there's a few little spots within, I reckon within about sort of 5 or 6 mile vicinity.
Yeah, well, it'll take 30%.
There's a very good website called megalithic.co.uk, and it maps every megalithic site in the land. So we are at Priddy. Behind us, probably just make out as Priddy Church. I think it's called St. Lawrence's, was it, Richard?
There's a tree there. We'll find it in a minute.
Who smells of soap? Really strong soap.
Thomas Beaumont's spirit is around.
He's well known.
Phil's mouth.
Phil's washed his mouth out.
He was well.
You eat one of those crayons from Wetherspoons, did you?
Oh.
On, what
anyway, we're going to go and have a look at the Priddy Long Barrow. Then we're going to have a look at St. Lawrence's Church. Then we're going to go to the 9 Barrows of Priddy.
How many barrows?
9. Which is connected to not only the Barrows of Barrow, or the Barrow Downs, these are the Barrow Ups.
Try saying that 10 times in a row.
And the Paradise story, because Jesus came to Priddy. Because Priddy,
he had a pretty good time.
He had a pretty good time.
Priddy Patel, she lives around here.
This whole area of the Mendips was well known for the lead mining industry, but it was very special within the whole of the world because it's 30% silver. So it was very lucrative.
You sure that percentage?
Oh, ask Rob.
What was the other 70%?
Lead.
That led you to silver?
Allegedly.
70% silver, no, 30% silver, 70% lead, and 10% mud. So that makes the full 110%.
5% silver. 5% Zeppelin. You're going to see something?
Let's get a wheelbarrow to visit the barrows.
It's well known for the lead mines, but I mean, you'd have to be about 1,300 years old to have remembered that, obviously, because they didn't work it.
Or how about if we lived here in a previous life?
Exactly.
Let's do that.
We didn't, but
let's do that now.
Might have done.
Okay. Let's go find the Beaumont route.
See.
That's a metal detecting sign. There's somebody dug something.
Isn't that called a cat patch?
Is it?
I don't know.
Not very good sign. Not very good sign. Doesn't say anything on it.
It's called a hole.
But it's been filled back in.
So this is a pretty long barrow.
A pretty long barrow.
Now, not that big really in the grand scheme of barrows, but
inside it?
It's not long.
It's not even.
It's not long. It's round.
It is a round barrow. Sorry, it's a round barrow. But in the background, we will be going shortly of a world famous 9 barrows of Priddy, which I had this funny feeling about Barrow having potentially 9 barrows. I found 8. But the interesting thing is, we are directly connected by one of the major ley lines that go through the land and through the world.
Do you think that's where you said Tolkien, when we were doing stuff around Burnham and that,
Yeah.
got ideas for stuff, that would have been where he got the idea for the Barrow Downs?
No, I don't. I think it's Barrow Golf Course, remember? But we do know that Cheddar Gorge, which we came up on the way here, and we'll be going back down again, hopefully, that was the inspiration for Helm's Deep. Yeah, there's a graveyard there, look.
There's a gate over there, maybe we can get through to the church.
Yeah.
So anyway, what is under here?
So, I would say
It's
this...
never been excavated?
I don't know, but I would say this is more likely to be a burial mound rather than one of the long barrows, which I've said before were more of a place of shelter. That is a debate we will have for a long time, but anyway, this is a round barrow.
But why do you think, I mean, if a farmer owned this field, wouldn't you just think, oh, just get a JCB and just like skive off the top to have a look?
Because they aren't heathens.
I thought you're going to a heathen festival tonight, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I see what you're saying.
Who knows? I mean, it's probably not allowed to, so it's a sacred monument. So it's a sacred
Look at the
site.
size of these sheep, look. It's like an horse. Huge.
Negative round barrow.
What they call a warab,
An inverse of the main
a
barrow.
backwards barrow. A
Yeah.
bowl.
What is it, Rob? The concave.
Negative of a round barrow.
A dip.
Basically, they flip the earth over there.
Hey, maybe the Dynamite Yank came up here and helped with that.
Could have done.
Made with God's ladle.
Yeah. It's like wherever you get a railway bridge, there's always a pond, isn't it? Where they dip
That's
the earth to create the
true.
bridge.
You know what? I never ever thought about that, Rob. Thank you.
You always see them.
Yes.
Barrows.
Very good.
Hey, look, I thought there was a policeman over there.
I think not.
Please, Rich. Oh, it's all right. I'm editing this, so it could be well gone.
I was like, what? I'm
God, this is dangerous, Rob. Oh my God. I don't know if you saw that. Don't cross the black road. Oh, isn't it lovely?
Oh, cow slips, aren't they? They cow slips? So here we are with an example of another yew tree. The sacred yew tree, which you'll always find.
They're both yew trees, aren't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, to you.
Me. From me.
To you. You would always find them in these graveyards, and it just goes to show how old the goings on in graveyards are.
Scott's origin for nature's humbugs.
Yeah.
They're not as minty, but they do last a lot longer.
A yew cone. Now, as I said before, apparently, if you were to lie underneath a yew tree and you inhaled the sap,
I've been telling this truth.
Are you intelligent?
it could,
Are you intelligent?
Don't lie.
yes,
Have you just lied under a yew tree?
no.
There's a cross section.
I didn't get to finish what I was
Isn't that
saying.
interesting?
Anyway, you can have a, what's it called? Oh, what's it called?
You don't know,
Euphemism.
Phil. We're waiting for you to say it.
Oh God, what's it called when you
Vision?
seeing things?
Oh, like a
Hallucination.
epiphany.
Oh, an epiphany.
Are you intelligent?
Who knows?
I said it because he did.
Who knows?
We're off into the church.
Ugh,
The seeds, Rob.
that was hard
You
work.
Look, they're all in the flaps of her cone.
Oh.
Oh, how lovely.
Did you know that it's heat that makes a cone expand to displace its seed?
Nope.
There you go.
I thought it was friction. So have a look if it's open anyway. I think.
Fraction. On the other side.
Oh look, we've got another doorway in the tower.
There.
This one's open. This one's an actual doorway this time, no? What do you mean where? There?
I think they have blocked that one.
No.
You walk around the back.
Yeah.
Look, there's a little stairwell here, look.
Oh.
If it was that sick note, it would be a stair unwell, wouldn't it?
Bumblebee.
There's another little mound there as well. Look.
Someone in there?
Coming! Beaumont! Oh, tapestry! Wow! Well, I love it. What's this then? Oh! The Christogram! Tapestry!
That is beautiful.
Yeah. Holy water sloop with pillar and foot consecration on doorpost, 11th century. Stone pulpit, rood and north screens, late 15th century. Ancient tapestry, 15th century. Stone benches and an inscription on the wall of the vestry. Hall or altar cloth. That is an altar cloth. Now, I want to have a look at the stained glass window because it looks lovely. Catherine Gibbons, 1988. Well, not that old then, this one, but it's lovely, isn't it? Look.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, it's a Sony, it's the stereo in there. Look, incredibly red.
Roger Freeman, who died August 1944 after a tragic accident. Oh. British birds.
Yeah, look at that.
Larry, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? Larry, can you see me? Can I help to cheer you? Whoa, Larry, Larry, Larry. Larry, can you hear me? Can you feel me near you? Larry, can you see me? Can I help to cheer you? Whoa, Larry, Larry, Larry. Science giants.
All over. And what's interesting, you said about Stony Littleton,
Yeah.
and everyone thinks that the ton on the end of a lot of town names is
Town.
a Saxon word or something short for town.
Right.
It's not. It's because every one of those places started off
As
weighing
100.
approximately a ton in weight, and
Ton
that's
weight.
why you get Taunton.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a place called Taun that weighed about a ton when it started.
Yeah. Western,
Yeah.
Superman, even added that on the end.
Yeah. Not sure about the super bit.
Nuts.
It's especially for Charlie. Charlie is boss around. Phil always talks about him in such a nice way. Sometimes. Anyways, this is, you've got your dry stone wall there. This is a commonplace all over the Mendips, especially. I mean, a lot over the country, but especially the Mendips, where mortar wasn't in, like, it was in a short supply. So you don't need your mortar joints. You just lay shapely pieces of stone on top of each other, and it forms what you call a dry stone wall.
And it has been something that Bodie and Skuse replicated this in modern house building, but it didn't quite have the same effect.
Yeah, there was supposed to have mortar in it, but it
Was that the
didn't.
one they did on the beach?
The school?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no more. But look,
Yeah.
look at the moss growth you got here, lichen, all that stuff.
Moss upon
I was
stones.
in a band called Lichen once. I think it was supposed to be pronounced lichen, but I didn't know.
I'm liking that.
Aren't we all? And there you go, Charlie. Dry stone wall with moss,
Do you know
lichen, growthery on it.
These walls
Lovely.
are living, breathing structures, and there's proof down here. You look down here, the remains of the stone
I
wall.
can see it beating.
Over here, look at that down there. You can see it breathing. Look.
Oh
Oh my lord.
my god.
That is amazing.
Heart of the Mendips. Kids over there.
Raven! I knew you was going to see a raven today. Well, I haven't seen it, but I could hear it.
What's that bird, Rob?
crazy feeling.
I am chuffed to bits.
The bird singing.
Where is he?
Different one.
There you go.
You were right, Scott. It was a raven.
I know.
In the distance. The raven is the bird of the pathfinders, I would like to say. We've had multiple encounters of ravens now. And I'm all very happy to hear and see a raven.
You've even got the bracelet, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Bracelet.
We're ravers. Ravens.
And it definitely pertains to Phil, especially because he's a raven loony sometimes.
I wonder if it's the same raven that we saw in Brent Knoll. Followed us. There's
Oh.
no way of proving it isn't.
Could be.
There was some I seen it.
I'll tell you what, just down the lane there, in top of the Horringtons, there's an old quarry and there's a raven there as well. They're only following me about.
Same one.
Is that in Pagan Gulch?
Shall we have a look at the 9 barrows?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
So, we're a little bit confused because it's called 9 Barrows Lane, but just here we've got 6. Might be more. Over there, there's 2 there. 2, 4, 6, 8 over there we can see.
Over yonder, not there.
Over yonder.
Yonder. I think that there might have been.
But these ones are a lot bigger than the ones we've just seen at the church, and you could literally fit inside these. So this one's a bit smaller, but in theory they could have been sort of shelters like Edmund's marriage things.
Do you know what these were?
Well,
Burial mounds?
they say they're burial mounds, but
Rob's found a big hollow.
oh, another hollow. There's a hollow there as well.
I'm going to keep this live. This is running live.
Hollow. There's another one. 7. I reckon there's 9 here. Oh, there's 9 here and 9 over there.
There's a bit of wall on this one. It's definitely a settlement.
Yes, mate. It's got to be. And the big stones. See? The markers. The markers that we talk about.
And we had someone at the past ones who could do full reconstruction of the Saxon Barrow House.
Be like Time Team. But better.
Without Anthony Robinson.
We're more of a crime team.
Now that is something, isn't it? It's quite some topography there.
Yeah. Let's keep going round because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Scott. Scott got that out of his pants earlier. Oi.
Oh, fresh.
To further add to my theory about this is where Tolkien got the idea for some of the Lord of the Rings material. You've got the 9 barrows, and how many Nazgul are there? 9. The 9 ring.
And I'd like to point out also what Scott said, what I say about the Barrow Golf Course being the Barrow Downs. I found 9 mounds on the Barrow Golf Course. On the old map it shows 8, but I found 9. And like I said about it being basically where we're sat now, the main road goes all the way across Cheddar Gorges over there, and if we would go straight in a straight line now, we would hit Barrow. We would hit the 9 mounds on Barrow.
What, following the line of these mounds?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, they're on the ley line. This is like a slight curve here, but ley lines can be quite wide. They're not like thin little lines. And I made up the idea of as above, so below or below. Yeah. So this is the higher ground, and that's the lower ground.
Yeah.
That's how
Chinese people say it.
It's a bit Masonic as well.
So barrow.
There's like 7 barrows over there as well.
No, because there's 2 there. Look.
Yeah, I said 7.
2, 4, 6, 8.
And 9 is the main.
There's 8.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Equals 9.
9 is the 9 is the completion number.
And
I bet there's 9 over there. Look, there's 1, 2, there's 1 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
When you find 9 mounds on your body, it just means you've probably got mumps. Oh, that's not a similar. Don't worry about that.
What about barrow mumps?
We nearly went there. Barrow mumps.
Same thing.
This is like, Rich, you should try this. It's like a bed of moss and it's so comfortable. It's spongy as you like.
Moss bed.
Yeah. Sterling it is. It's a
But
sterling.
these are quite big, aren't they?
Do you think there's one person in each one?
I don't think anyone in them.
It's like Nine King. Yeah, the Nine King. Ring.
I think the Nine Kings and all that are a lot older, a lot later than this.
You're thinking the Lion King, I think you're thinking of, Rich.
The Lion King.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the Lion King. Go to Pogfest.
He's the thin king, we're the fat king.
You're the thin king.
We play with words and we enjoy it.
We do, don't we? I'm loving it.
This is a magical place. I mean, it's a lovely feeling here, and actually something of quite interest. Scott's phone stopped. Scott's phone completely.
Euphoria.
Oh, yeah, from bloody Rod's in the car. Scott's phone just stopped working when we got here, randomly.
It just switched off to it.
Rob said that, like, and it does happen. I've had it with my camera at Stony Littleton.
From the humps.
Yeah.
Who just made up a word?
Stony Littleton, it's a long barrows. It's actually better than West Kennet. My camera completely broke. I said to Sam, I don't believe it. When we got back to the car park, it started working again. So quite often, there is something not wanting you to film, maybe.
The barrow white.
The barrow white.
The energy keeps making Scott drop things.
Mother Earth's lumps.
That and my motor nerves failing.
But
Mother Earth's lovely lady lumps.
it's absolutely beautiful here, isn't it? There's a
Carrying a small child.
there's a lovely-
crashed to the ground and broke.
there's a lovely there's
carry children.
another king. Joking. Just okay, school, didn't you?
Yeah, me too.
I like King. Yeah.
She had nice lumps.
She was lovely. Anyway,
I'm feeling the energy from these mounds
Yeah.
because I've turned into a right absolute knob since I've been sat on that right here.
what did I say?
Nobleman.
Nobleman. It's a nobleman.
No, son. We'll have to show an excerpt now of the noble leader.
But within, I don't know, 5 square miles of there, I'd say, you got absolutely bundles of prehistoric megalithic wonder. So,
Watches of it.
the Priddy circles are just over there. We won't be allowed to anywhere near it because of the firing range. But a point I wanted to make was,
About the firing range, go.
so
Do that before we go and enjoy ourselves.
firing ranges you'll always find, like the biggest one in Britain at the Salisbury Plain, where there's lots of ancient history, and also golf courses and barrows claim to fame. It's not only having the 9 barrows of Barrow, but a golf course and a firing range, all on the same spot. So it must have been pretty important.
Ooh, pretty important.
Pretty important.
Should we leave it there?
Ooh.
It's been a
Pretty nice day. We'll be back soon.
we will be back soon.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but sometime soon.
In the future, from the past.
We've got scaly clouds up above as well.
Oh no, mate, scaly
Nice.
clouds.
Look at those scalies.
And a couple of chemtrails.
Go right round, Rich. Go right round. Look at the scale.
Look at that down there, like that sort of white, it's sort of moorland, like Dartmoor
Lake.
down there, isn't it?
The
No,
lake.
like the yellow
Yeah,
terrain.
Bleached.
that's deer
Terrain,
over there.
Sunbeds. It's like a field.
The order. The order have sent a Chinook to find us. Chicky, 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 Chinook. Chicky, 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 take a look. You never find us 'cause we blend in. 'Cause we are so healthy and thin. Jorb.